Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 2. And if you want to sum up Aston Villa's season in one game, this is the game to sum it up. Absolute shambolic performance from Villa there. No fight, no desire, nothing of any passion or any sort of, resilience to want to stay up in the Premier League. And what an absolute disarray of a performance from them today. For the whole 90 minutes, we've just been poor. We haven't created anything in the game. We didn't even look like the second team in the game. You wouldn't even say it was Aston Villa versus Chelsea. You would have just said it was just Chelsea versus Chelsea. It was absolutely poor. There's just nothing positive to say about it. Even before the goal went in, we were slow, lethargic, nothing was happening. You just got to look at the possession stats. It was, I think in the first 20 minutes, it was 10% to Villa, 90% to Chelsea. It was dreadful. Nothing to say about it being happy. You can read the writing on the game. It's on the wall. It's predictable. You give them space, they will cross in the ball, and they will end up getting a goal from there. And that's exactly what happened. Our fullbacks are too narrow, and you're giving Chelsea's wider players more space, more freedom, more time on the ball. And as soon as they whip in a perfect cross, they can get that goal opportunity. And that is what happened in this game. It was dreadful, absolutely rubbish. I was saying it to Nathan. There should have been one or two changes from the team. I think Trezeguet needs to come off at El Ghazi and actually play a right back instead of Konza. Didn't listen, didn't show any change to that team, and look what happened. No player really looks performing up to their standards in this match. No one looks like, they want to stay in this team. I think overall, we've said it multiple times, but I think this is truly the time to say I think Aston Villa are actually down now. It's done. To me, it's not going to happen. We've said it multiple times. We've said it now and again. If we're not going to get a win against these type of teams around us, or the top teams, who are we going to win against? No one. We've still got, tough teams to play in the remainder of the season. We've got Liverpool, we've got Man United, we've got Arsenal, we've got Crystal Palace, we've got Wolves, we've got Newcastle. We're not getting a win from anywhere. It's dreadful, absolutely dreadful. It's been a calamity this whole season, but I think today it all needs to come down to Dean Smith. Your tactics were shambolic. The formation was wrong yet again. You're leaving, for the most part of the game, Davis isolated, so he has nothing to work on. So when you're trying to punt the ball forward, instead of actually trying to work it about like Chelsea were doing, in punting the ball forward to Davis, all he's got is himself. And even then, that's not enough. But what does he decide to do? Decides to bring on Samata and think it's going to change something. But it's not. You're just changing the play around. You're staying with the same formation. And you're not wanting to change your formation or any tactics at all. Because you just think that sticking with what you got is going to get you through this game. Because it's already bagged you a goal. It can surely work again. Well, guess what, Dean? It didn't work today. That goal, scrappy. And to be honest, it shouldn't really have been a goal. Grealish's pass was short. A good cross in, admittedly, from Luiz, but ultimately a scrappy goal from House. And you're thinking, oh, the game's going to be changed. We might get the result that we need. This might kickstart the remainder of our season. But in the space of 4 minutes, Villa concede 2 very easy goals, predictable goals. And it's just dreadful to watch. It really is. Grealish was absolutely poor today. He doesn't look like he gives an arse about this club. I wouldn't be surprised if he wanted to go. Defensively, we were shambolic. You may hear, oh, we were defensively good for these 60 minutes. We were poor. Throughout the whole game, we were poor. There is nothing. I was originally going to come on here and say we have nothing to do in this game because we didn't do anything. It was just Chelsea dominating in possession, dominating on the ball. Not giving Villa any chance to create anything. And look what happened. Our set pieces were poor. Hurahan was absolutely rubbish. Why was El Ghazi playing again? He was rubbish. Everything about today was just rubbish. There's nothing good to say about today. Cancel out the goal because it just doesn't matter. We are still in the relegation. And to be quite frank, we should be relegated. It's been an absolute mess this season. Nothing good at all. I just don't know what to say. It's just poor. Tactically, Dean's naive. Nothing is good. Player recruitment's been poor. Defensively, you bring in John Terry, and thinking that you're going to sort out the defence. But what you do, you're the worst. You're the biggest goal. The club who concedes the most goal in the league this season. We were dreadful. Nothing's changing. Nothing's adapting. we're going backwards. It's almost as if Dean looks as if he knows relegation's on the brink. He knows what's coming. It's dejectful. It's absolutely dejectful. Total capitulation on that pitch, in that club. Everything is gone wrong. And I just don't see a solution. There is no solution for this. I don't know where we go from here. It is absolutely chaos. Honestly, I don't know what to say to you. I could do this for minutes, but I know I can't. But it just hurts, you know. You see this for so long. Villa's been like this so long since 2000, since the Martin O'Neill era, and it's never gotten good. And the fact that we're going to be spending some more years in the Championship, losing our best players like Jack Grealish, like McGinn, you know, it's just going to be a whole new team we're going to be seeing next season, and all because everything in this club's been a mess. Lack of performance, lack of pride for a club that says, you know, the pride, the passion. Where was the passion today? Where was the pride for that badge? Nowhere. It was absolute shambolic, and it's just a mess. We have Newcastle next. That's not going to happen. If they can beat Sheffield United, who weren't even the better team when we played them on Wednesday, if they can beat Sheffield United and score, what are they going to do to us? You know, we've got Newcastle, Wolves, Liverpool, Man United. As I said, we've got loads of games left. But it's just not going to happen. It's done. Villa's going down. I don't know what you say right now. It's just absolutely dejectful and just a complete capitulation on the pitch, in the board, in the team. Everything is just gone wrong. You know, fair play to Chelsea. Very good team, very good side. Substitutions in Pulisic and Barkley clearly made the difference, obviously. You know, a bit more dynamic, a bit more creative, and just ultimately able to feel at ease with the ball. And that's what happened. They just got comfortable. Villa just can't switch on, can't use their heads for once, just can't play football. And we are just absolutely garbage. I just don't know what else to say. It's just an absolute dejectful performance from Villa. And yeah, there's nothing else really to say. So that's been me. Hope we're going to hand it over to Nathan now to see what he's going to say. But cheers, Villa. You've done it again. Absolutely rubbish.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Pride of Villa. The game against Chelsea has just ended and we lost 2-1. Well, it was basically 1-2 to Chelsea. The only way I can describe this was a load of piece of shit. It was just, there was no fight at all. It's just no end product. There's just nothing. We just didn't want it again. Grealish just kept looking more and more pissed off throughout the game. Obviously at the end there was a bit of a fight with one of their players. Chelsea, they weren't like top of their game. Obviously at the end, because they knew they weren't, they were just wasting time, making out they're seriously injured when they're just not. The first 10 minutes we looked okayish, and then throughout the game, even after the drinks break, we just looked like we just didn't want it at all. House seemed he kind of wanted it, and then obviously got that goal, which was really nice for him. But after that, we just went downhill. No one wanted it at all. I can't really name a man of the match. Just everyone just did not give a shit. That's all I can say. I'm sorry, but when you got a team like this and you're in the position you are, fighting relegation. I mean, if we won today, we would have been 16th. All the other fixtures went for us, obviously. West Ham lost 2-0 to Wolves. Who else? Watford got a draw against Leicester, I believe. Brighton, no. Brighton actually got the win. But, you know. Also, I thought we could have got this too. We've been getting a lot of weird scores, obviously, because Brighton just beat Arsenal. They've done a double on them. You know, it's just a lot of weird scores coming out, but same old Villa. We've lost 2-1. Their goals looked alright. The first one, it wasn't going to anyone. It was just going to go straight in. I wouldn't say Nyland was at his top of his game either, but it's just a lack of confidence. It's just a lack of creativity and fight. No fight at all, and we're obviously still in a really bad position. You might also just compare us to Norwich at this point. As you know, I thought we would stay up, but my opinion of that's just gone down 50%. We're against Newcastle on Wednesday. They've just got 3-0 against, who was it again? Sheffield United. So, yeah, looking forward to that game. If we lose, we lose. And if we lose, hello Championship and hello going to all these other clubs. And just, no more Premier League. So, that's all I can say really, guys.